Welcome back, everyone. Going into the third hour here of Core Swords Week 24. Adam, we're perusing the market.
Yeah. So what do you? Okay, tell me what you're looking for here. What's the plan? You want a bag to put over Berg's head?
I
Is that
mean,
the
Gale
Or
has
like
the
a,
idea to put something over his head. Yes, I don't necessarily
okay?
know if he agrees with it, but he doesn't really have the capacity to ask. So,
Right. So while you're out in the markets looking for a bag.
and before
or
I do this, do I get disadvantage on sleight of hand for my armor?
No, it's only stealth.
or even like a cloak that comes with like a something to go over the face, like
Like a
usually
balaclava or
block out
something?
sand and stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of like what a ninja wears, or something like that. Just some sort of, or even like a mask.
Sure. Well,
Some
I guess if you're all like doing this together, then you can tell me, Berg, what it is you would like to use to obscure your identity.
Berg really would have liked a wolf mask, but that was
Find a-
given away.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if Berg really has a preference. He's not one for fashion.
Okay.
So Berg, I guess, wants something that's not uncomfortable.
Something that just won't chafe your beautiful face.
Yeah. No, something that won't hinder him in a fight.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think there's lots of different options, right? Like you can find a mask, like a decorative mask. That would be one thing. You know what? Basically, I'm giving you the opportunity. You tell me how you want Berg to look when he's incognito, and then I'll tell you, how much that costs or how difficult it is to find. Do you want to be like scary looking? Like, do you want like a devil mask? Do you want like a religious mask in the image of one of the stations of the Arcana? Like, what's your jam?
I suppose anything intimidating looking, like it's some sort of scary. Maybe Berg doesn't really care if it's like from any particular religion because he's not overly religious. So anything that's just kind of like some sort of ritual mask or whatever. You know what I mean? Just something.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I think you can find.
I suppose the others could probably make up like something about it if anyone asks about it, because Berg's, not very good with the words.
Yeah. Okay. So there's someone who makes who like is like a wood carver who carves like wood and ivory masks, and you can find kind of like intimidating looking. I think probably like a one of the like lion dog masks. Let me see if I can find a good image for you. But they're meant to be like the it's called a foo dog or a lion dog. And they're meant to be like the guardians of heaven. So they block the doors to heaven, and they have like big stone mane, big kind of scary looking face. They're used in the court of coins they make statues of them to protect imperial palaces, tombs, government buildings, and temples. So you can find like a really cool looking lion dog or celestial dog mask.
It works too, because if I'm wearing a Guardian of Heaven mask next to a Tianqi, kind of works.
I do wonder though, is a mask gonna help when you're still a fucking orc?
Well, I mean, you won't be able to tell that he's a half orc if he's wearing the mask and he's wearing the clothes that cover most of his skin.
Okay, all right, that works for me.
Okay, so let's have you roll. Who's gonna be in charge of like disguising Berg?
Oh, what kind of skill check would that be? Or
I believe it would be a disguise kit.
is that dexterity based, or
Yeah, what if we're not proficient in that? Can we just not do it?
I mean,
you
can
just don't get the +2 on it?
Yeah, you can still do it. You just won't get the bonus. But you basically will have to buy the disguise kit and then use it.
I mean, Raziel had one, and I think Azrael would know
I think
that.
we talked about this.
Yeah. I don't know. Did we talk about who got that, or did you leave it on the body, Dan?
We took like basically everything they had, so disguise kits and all that stuff.
Okay. Then we have a disguise kit. We're not necessarily proficient in it, though. At least I'm not.
Guess I could give it to you since it's dexterity based. I could give it to you since you have much higher dex than I do.
Okay.
You just don't get the +2 proficiency bonus if you're not proficient.
Okay. Let's do that then, I guess. I'll mark that down on my I'm not proficient in it, right? But I could just put in my inventory.
Just mark it in your inventory. Yeah, you just make a regular dexterity check
Okay.
to apply a disguise to your friend.
All right. You want me to roll that now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get Berg an awesome mask.
Can I use inspiration after the fact, or do you have to declare
No.
it before?
No.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So
If only.
it's a grade 6 disguise, but I mean you're covering his whole face. So I'm not gonna roll casually every time. Like it's not gonna be like everyone who looks at him, but it's level 6 if someone gives him a good once over. So if you don't let that happen, then you'll probably be okay. But if you do, if someone gets a real close look at them, then I'll roll against that 6. So I'm gonna make this your responsibility, Berg. Make a note somewhere. Your disguise is a grade 6 disguise.
Got it. Grade 6 disguise.
Yeah, it's a difficulty 6 disguise, and I will roll.
I'll put
against
that
it.
under flaws on my character sheet.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that's just if someone casually gets a look.
Right.
All right.
We got a fucking cool mask now. Yay.
You do. You have
Get
a.
it.
I actually really like. I saw that link that you put there. It's cool. I've always liked those kind of.
I should
Yeah.
set it on stream real quick.
Yeah, they're cool. The neighborhood that I live in real life, there's a ton of them. They're all over the place. They're really cool looking. So you look like one of the sort of guardian dogs of heaven. And people will see it and assume you're a bodyguard. Probably one of Azrael's bodyguards or something.
I'm about it. Berg's got a mask.
All right.
Okay.
got a mask.
I guess since
As
you're
if he needed to be
disguised now,
scarier.
Yeah.
I guess there's really not much else to do, so we can, head back.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
go back to the apartment.
And let me just see how much that would cost.
Oh, the mask.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's say it's a nice mask. 10 gold.
It's an expensive mask.
Okay.
Well, it's nice. You're in a nicer part of town. An artisan made it. It's not just like a, wood carving. It's probably got like ivory and nice paint and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So you want to head back to your like house?
Yeah, we'll head back to the apartment, but instead of paying to go down, we'll just walk down the path.
Okay. So it's like nighttime or getting dark by the time that you do that, and I need to roll something real quick here.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. So I think you're moving through the sort of crowded areas of the lower city, and you see as you move through this alley, who's in the front as you walk, because it gets like quite narrow in these alleys in some places.
Me or Azrael? I mean, I know where
I
we're
think-
going at this point, but go ahead.
I think you're in the front since you're very curious and you're just looking at everyone.
Sure.
Okay, and then
you're right in
and then Azrael and then Berg, or vice
Yeah.
versa.
Then me and then Berg.
Yeah.
Okay,
That makes
that's super
sense.
good.
Yeah, because we're trying to make sure, that there's no potential guards or like a bounty hunter or something looking for Berg. So we're keeping
Okay.
an eye out, keeping him in the back.
Okay. Well, everybody roll. If you're like actively like keeping an eye out for stuff and kind of being a little suspicious, everybody can roll perception then.
Okay. Yeah, I think we are, especially after he just
It
got
sounded like-
spotted
it
by
sounded
like
like
an
you were.
apothecary.
Woo! Good stuff. 4, 5,
14.
14.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
Are we rolling against
He's
something
rolled.
stealth?
You're gonna roll initiatives, which you're gonna roll.
Did we roll
I'm gonna-
against that 21?
You did roll against that 21. Let me pull you over to the map. And when the ambush is sprung, this is what happens. So
Oh, boy.
you're moving through the alleys, and I think that you look up and you see a woman, and she like looks over and sees you coming. She has dark skin, traveler's garb, and she seems to be carrying. Let me see what she's holding that you can see on her. She's holding a mace. You can see like a long iron. It's like a tetsubo. It's a big piece of iron with like kind kind of nods on the end, like a morning star or whatever. So she's holding it in one hand, and she looks over and she sees you, and she brings her hand up to her mouth, and she like whistles. And and that's when her and her friends jump you. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, I didn't.
Because you all failed,
Why is
they
this
get
bugged?
they get a surprise round on you.
The fuck are these rolls today?
I think I need to refresh Roll20. This fucking thing won't go away. Can I change? I don't understand. Can you add the 4 to the turn order for me, Adam? I didn't select my token.
Oh yeah, sure. Turn 4. There you go.
I'm gonna refresh Roll20 real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Otherwise, we're gonna be staring at this weird, annoying text the entire time.
Okay.
All right. What did the other two of you roll?
I got
rolled a
19.
3 and he got a 19.
Okay, 19's not bad.
Oh yeah, I gotta add you. I gotta
19
add you
ain't bad,
manually, Berg.
3 and 4.
Yeah, they all get to go first, which is
Sorry, what did you
bad.
get, Berg? You got 3.
I still got
Okay.
-2 HP from the radiant damage earlier.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
not full HP. I have 23.
So normally, Azrael, you'd get to react, but you are surprised by the ambush. So the woman in the front, she is going to. So she whistles for her friends, and then she claps her hands, and there's a flash of light. A ring of symbols appears around her, and she pulls her hands apart, and as she does, a crackling sword of light appears. Into her hands.
And
and
which
then
one
she-
is this right here? This lady?
This
the
lady,
girl
yeah.
over here.
And then she points at you, and the sword flies forward.
And me?
So let me get a
That motherfucker.
let me get a token for it. Let's see. Yeah, so she conjures up a magic sword. It's gonna come fly and try to get you. And then here we go. And then I think that it gets to make an attack.
Summon and attack in the same round?
Let's see. As a bonus action, you can move it up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. When you create a floating spectral weapon that appears for the duration until you cast the spell again. When you cast it, it makes a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So
Okay, all right.
here we go.
Let me turn this over here.
I only got a 7 though, so you're able to easily dodge out of the way.
A+. Let's
Here,
put this right here.
here's the little sword guy there. You guys see that? Okay.
Yep.
The sword and
Mhm.
the thing there. Okay.
It's a sword and stone. So it missed.
So it appears, flies forward to attack you, and then she ducks around the corner to let her friends
Can I? So
deal with you.
this first time in combat, we haven't declared when can I use reaction rolls. Can I say I'd like to make a reaction to that right now?
Let me check surprise. Let me see. If you
Okay,
can
yeah,
make
I
a-
might not be able to make a reaction to surprise. I don't know
Yeah,
much about surprise in fifth.
If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action until your first turn of combat, and you can't take a reaction until that
Okay.
turn ends.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you can't take a reaction until after your first turn. Okay, all right. So that's what she does. I need to add the spiritual weapon. Dan, how long does spiritual weapon last? Do you remember?
It's 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay.
What a
Thank you,
fierce
Dan.
warrior she is.
problem.
Throws a magic sword at him, misses, and be like, "Meh."
Haha,
And
I'm
Jake-
ducking behind the corner.
In JP, the sword's invulnerable, so you can't attack it. Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
to know.
So now
Thanks.
the thugs close in on the party. So Berg, two obviously like tough-looking mercenary guys. Now these aren't black-robed or black-clad guys. They're not the devil thirsty.
Yeah,
devils.
yeah,
These
yeah.
seem to be like bounty hunters probably. And so they come up and they rush at you and they're going to attack. So they
But
get
do
two
they
attacks.
have masks?
They get 2 attacks each. No, you look way cooler than them. They just look
That's
like
right.
so here comes the first guy. He takes a swing, and he hits you for 6 damage.
You got like 40 HP now, right?
31 of 39 right now.
He makes his second attack What's your AC right now? 13?
13.
13. Okay, so you take another 3. Then the
28
next
now.
thug gets his 2 attacks. Misses.
Miss.
Oh wait, these guys have pack tactics. So yeah, all 4 of them hit.
Ooh.
So you take
Oh,
total.
it's nasty.
You might go
Total,
down.
you've taken 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19 total.
Half your HP.
So yeah, these burly thugs just like come up out of the shadows and just start laying into you with big long truncheons. They're like iron banded wooden clubs,
So an additional 10 after the last 2 attacks, right? You're saying?
just pounding on you. Yeah, I mean you can see the totals there.
Yeah.
10 after the first 9.
I'm just asking because usually when I factor the damage, I just click down on the thingy
Yes.
on the
Okay. And
18
then,
HP, boys.
and then these guys, they're gonna fire crossbows at Jubilant. So.
That surprise round really sucks ass.
So Jubilant, here comes the first crossbow shot. What's your armor class? 17?
18.
Okay, so first one misses. Second one hits for 6.
Okay.
And then the next guy's 2 shots. Or sorry, they only get 1 shot. So we'll just deal that 1 damage to you.
Just
Because
6
they would normally get multi-attack, but you have to reload a crossbow, so they can't. So they each fire once. You took the 1 hit, and we'll ignore all the rest.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the whole turn order goes through until we get back to Azrael. Azrael, you can now take an action. What would you like to do?
Okay. I will help out Berg since he's the lowest AC of all of us. And can I move through Berg to this square?
Yes. Yeah.
Like that?
You can move
Okay.
into Berg Square and then diagonally through
Over
him
there.
into the. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attack the one to the north of me with
Okay.
Actually, first I will mark him with Hunter's Mark, so he's
Okay.
marked.
All
And
right.
then I will swing my weapon
Get him.
Nice.
for 24
Hell yeah.
for 13 damage plus another 6 for
Oh,
Hunter's
awesome.
Mark.
Good work.
So 19.
All right. So, yeah, you just come striding up and swing Balder at this guy, slash into him. His blood splashes on the pavement, and he snarls angrily. They were hoping to get this done quick, but apparently going to put up a big fight. So,
God, you gotta defend yourself.
So
whatever.
rude.
So
So rude.
rude.
Bounties do that, you know.
Yeah, seriously. They just wanted to knock Berg out and drag him off. They figured you just leave him. Okay, so the sword can make a spiritual weapon attack as a bonus action. So here it comes. 10. So she misses.
Okay.
And then she's going to.
Wait, I'm not seeing that roll. Is
I
roll
don't
20
see
right?
that 10, yeah.
Oh yeah,
There it
I
is.
got
There it is,
All right.
yeah. Just taking a while.
Okay, and then let me check how this spell works. Let's see.
And that, well, never mind. I was going to say that I can make a reaction, but I'm not going to mess with it.
I'm just double checking something. Is spiritual weapon a concentration? No,
No, it's not.
it is not. Okay, perfect.
yeah,
So she can't
it's not
cast a
on mine.
concentration spell. Mhm. Okay, she's gonna save this.
That's
She's gonna save this spell for
melee
later.
range.
I think she's just gonna step out, and so she'll step this far, and then she's going to. She points her hand at you, and a bolt of light leaps from her fingers. Can you? Well, let's see if I hit first. Okay, you get hit for 11 radiant.
Okay. Down to
So she's cast.
down to 6 HP.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, I'm the level 3 here, fighting a bunch of.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just saying.
Okay, so she's cast 2 spells so far. Yeah, so she steps out, and again, she like closes her eyes, claps her hands, and then points at you, and a beam of white light leaps from her fingertip and just like screams across your armor and burns you inside of it. And then she's going to finish her move by moving back out of your way. All right, so the thugs will continue their onslaught, and I think they're going to split up. So one thug is going to attack Azrael twice, and the other thug is going to attack Berg twice. So Berg, Here comes your attacks.
I fully expect not to be able to attack.
You
All
got
right,
crit?
so you get crit for 6.
That's cool.
That's pretty
on the
low.
first swing.
Pretty low
That
crit.
could have
And
been
on
way
the second
worse.
on the second swing, you take another 8. So 14 total.
Yeah, are you down?
And then the other thug is going to take swings on Azrael, and again with advantage because pack tactics. One swing hits for 5, and second swing is a pair of 8s, so nothing. So the first guy, the guy that you marked, you knock him back. He takes a weak swing at you, and you just bat his arm out of the way. But then you don't expect him to come back, right? Because you dealt him a pretty solid blow. But then he lunges forward and he catches you in the jaw with the back end of his club. Jubilant Black Gale, it is your turn.
Do I have to disengage or incur attack of opportunity?
No.
from this spiritual?
The sword isn't really real.
Okay.
You can move.
It only
through
makes movements from. Okay.
Yeah.
Max, what's your HP at? You're pretty low, right?
4.
Let me look at this.
Yeah, rolling low and there being a surprise round means you get like 8 attacks on you or 6 attacks on you.
No,
Pretty
getting
good chance.
fucked by that
Yeah.
surprise round. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to rage, so I'm just taking full damage. All of this would have been halved.
What's your H? Are you full, Azrael?
I'm at 22.
Okay. I will move back next to.
Also, not to mention, you're rolling amazingly well today, Adam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm rolling
Oh,
well.
hold on. Sorry. Before you take your turn, move back. You need to get crossbowed. Before you.
Oh, for the other.
Because
okay.
I only took these guys, so these dudes still need to.
Wait,
shoot
that.
at you.
Oh, that guy can't hit me. Fuck. I was gonna say.
So
it's
just
not-
two shots in your direction. Crossbow 1. Miss. And crossbow 2.
Wait, heavy crossbows have to reload, don't they?
It just means you can't make more than one attack with them in a round. And they haven't moved, so they just
Okay.
fire at you again, but
Alright.
they don't hit. They're starting to figure out that they're going to need to run in if they want to do anything. So you can see them. Actually, I think they'll probably move after they do that,
Okay.
just to get up in your shit. There you go. Okay.
Well, now
Go
if
ahead.
I move, do I take an attack of opportunity?
Yes. Now, if you do.
All right. Well, I guess I can't heal anyone this round. I can disengage at most and try to get behind Dan.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
If you do, you would take an attack of opportunity from one of them.
Not if I disengage.
Not if you disengage,
shit,
right?
that's
That's the
true.
point of it, right?
Can I move through them, Adam? I can move through them, right? So,
No, you can't move through them. You can move through Berg and your friend though, so you could move.
20.
Like
a zigzag, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So I move on top of Berg, then move through him. Disengage.
Now, if you move there, both of them will get attacks of opportunity on you
What?
because they haven't taken reactions.
But I disengaged.
Oh, right. Yes, it counts for the whole round. Yeah. So if that's all you're doing, then you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll do
do you-
that.
Do you have healing word prepared?
Yes. Is that bonus? Yeah.
It's bonus
bonus.
action.
Yeah, I'll cast that on Max. What's your HP? 4?
4. Yep.
Okay. I will, when I'm on top of Berg, I will cast Healing Word on him as a bonus action.
It's 60 feet, so you can do it from anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't matter. I'll just move there. Cast as. Oh, can I cast it as level 2? Is that even an option?
Yeah, you can scale it up by doing a second level spell slot if you want.
What does that change on this spell? Oh, plus 1d4 per higher level spell cast. No, I'm gonna cast it as level 1. You get an additional 7 HP max.
That's nice.
And then I end my turn.
All right. So Berg, it is your turn.
Okay. Berg's gonna fly into a berserker rage.
Perfect. Good call. So that means you're going to get a bonus action that'll give you an additional attack when you make your regular attack action, and you take half damage from the weapons that they're wielding, aside from maybe the magic and the priest.
And I'm gonna take my mighty weapon. What is it called? I can't see the full thing. It's the apology of something.
Oh yes. Go ahead and roll it. It'll tell you what you'll be able to see.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Boop.
Cool. All right. Your mighty +2 warhammer, the apology of Emperor Fey, and you're using it to attack this guy in front of you.
This guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Nice. Let's
These
roll
guys
some
aren't very,
damage.
they're not very well armored.
Damn.
16
Jesus.
bludgeoning.
Holy
Christ.
fuck! What the hell?
No, that's
Okay.
that's my weapon. It's fucking crazy. I just haven't been
You
able to
rolled
use
two.
it.
You rolled 2d8.
Oh, it's because it's a 2d8 instead of a 1d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy weapon.
It should be a 1d8.
It should
Is it?
it should be one. Yeah, I don't know why
Really?
it's rolling. I don't know it's rolling double.
Mhm.
Here, let me check on it for
Started
you.
to say that. Like, that's
Damn it!
what-
I thought it was
That's a
2d8.
lot.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
aw.
Is that the two-handed? If you two-handed, is it 2d8?
No, it
Okay.
should just be whatever.
I think it's totally fine the way it is. I don't know. It's weird.
whatever Warhammer is. Let me double check. Warhammer.
2d8. Come on now. Let's. No.
It's 1d. It's 1d10 if you use it two-handed.
Do you need me to roll the weapon again, or?
Are you using it two-handed? You don't have a. Do you have a shield?
Huh?
Do you have
No.
a shield? No shield. Okay, all right. So it is. I'll put it in as 1d10. Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 4. Roll the damage again.
That means your AC drops by 2 max. Just FYI.
Fuck me.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you a second to decide. Is it shield and 1d8 damage, or is it no shield and 1d10 damage?
Shield and one.
Okay, give me a second to go and adjust. Make sure that's correct for you.
Yeah, I was excited when I saw that 2D. I didn't even put that 2d8.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I just thought that's what the weapon was. I was like, fuck yeah.
Okay. And then your armor class should be what then? If you have a
13.
13 with the shield?
I believe so. I don't know.
Didn't you
I'm
get
not sure.
splint mill?
No,
Not
he
yet.
doesn't have any armor right
Being
now.
crafted.
Not yet.
Yeah. Then
It's
he
AC
has-
without. It's without the shield. So if you have your shield, your AC goes up to 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So anyway, go ahead and roll that damage.
Sick. Just click it again. Boop.
You should be able to just click it again.
8.
There you go. Okay. So 8 is still enough to wound the dude. Not
And
enough
then
to kill him.
Plus an additional 2 because rage, isn't it? Or no?
Okay. Yeah. So he's very close to being dead. Bring the hammer down on him. And when you do, like when you swing the hammer up in the air, I don't know if everybody can hear this, but Berg, you can hear faintly in your ears the sound of like a cavalry charge. You can hear like a horn blowing somewhere in the very faint distance, the sound of hooves like beating the earth. And as you swing it down, it crashes into the guy with the sound of not just a single hammer hitting a man in armor, but of like this charge of horses crashing into a spear line. And so maybe like faintly, Azrael, you can hear this, but Berg, you definitely like hear this like roaring behind your swing.
On my weapon, I'm trying to see. Just making sure we're factoring in everything. It says 1d8 plus 4 bludgeoning plus, and then I can't see it.
Oh, that's
2.
only if you crit. It's
a
right now
crit?
like
Okay.
you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
It added 4, and then the additional 2 for magic.
I think this is my first time actually using the weapon in combat, so I'm just trying to make sure that I understand it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
so he's almost dead. I got an additional attack.
Yes, he's almost dead. You could try to finish him off with this.
right.
This second one.
Additional attack going on now.
25.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Is that a 19?
Okay. Roll that damage.
17.
Goes an 11
Nice.
plus an
Oh,
additional
yeah.
2.
Are you rolling plus
So
8 on your to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Uh-huh.
shit. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, because he's got his proficiency bonus,
Which
his
is plus
strength
2,
bonus.
which is plus 4. And then the
And
hammer's
then-
plus 2.
Yeah, and then the hammer's
Holy
another
shit.
plus 2.
Okay.
So yeah, again, like the sound of horses rearing, battle raging in your ears, and you just like slam into the guy. You feel his bones crunching, and he staggers and drops to the.
Wait,
drops to
wouldn't
the
it be
floor.
more damage then if his strength
Oh,
is
you know
plus
what?
4?
None of this actually matters because you don't get that second attack because you raged this turn. The second attack comes next turn.
Oh, because
Oh.
it's his bonus action?
We always do that. Yeah, you gotta wait. You fire it up this turn, you'll get it next turn.
So wait, if he has 18 strength, then it's plus
Yes.
4 damage, plus 2 rage,
Yeah.
plus 2 from the weapon. So he's
Correct,
getting plus
yeah.
8, not plus 6 on his damage.
Yeah, we never factor in the rage because
Okay,
we
all
don't. I always because that's why when Max makes an attack, he says 8 plus 2. Like he always adds me that plus 2.
Right, so
I
that
always
first
add
damage
plus
should have
2.
been 10, not 8. But is that how you guys counted it?
Yeah, I
believe so.
count-
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I'm just making
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got him.
All right, so
Azrael.
he's hanging on by a sliver then, yeah?
Yeah,
Alright.
he's like
So
thread.
Azrael sees Berg bash his hammer into to the guy that I hit before, and I swing one more time to try to finish him off.
Okay.
Bowder. hit
Oh yeah,
for 10 damage.
Nice.
He's for sure dead.
you got him totally. Yeah, you
And-
cut him open.
And since I killed someone, I can use my Great Weapon Master feat for the first time and do a
Nice.
bonus attack against the guy beside me. If I reduce someone to 0 or I crit, then I can do a bonus attack. So I will use that against the guy to my right.
Okay.
And miss horribly because I'm distracted. unless 8's enough to hit, which I doubt.
No, it's not. It's an impressive swing, but the guy sees it coming, right? He like sees you cut down his friend, and then he leaps out of the way, and your sword hacks a big chunk out of the brick wall of the building next to you, and he dodges out of the way.
And by the way, the magic item that gives me extra spell slots,
Yes.
does that cause an action to activate it? Like get it to float above my head?
Yes, it is an action to take it out and throw it into the air.
Okay, then I'll wait.
Cool. Okay. So the priest is going to move the spiritual weapon over and make it attack Berg. So Berg, here we go. Hits you for 6, and it's force damage. So I think you take the full damage.
Really?
I think so. Let me look at.
Well, that would be what
It'd be under your rage.
rage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So this is force. So it's none of those.
All right.
So
6, you said.
Yeah, you take 6. And then she's going to cast another guiding bolt.
I'm so dead. Should have moved down.
But she misses. She gets a 9. So she fires, and it soars past you and hits the wall.
Yeah, that would have definitely
building.
fucked me up. 18 radiant.
Yeah. Okay. So the thug over here gets to go. He's going to start, and he's going to take. Start with Berg. Take a swing at Berg. Hits for 4.
I have 1 HP. Still have relentless endurance, so I can go down once
Yep.
and come back.
And this guy doesn't have advantage because there's no.
Actually,
ally.
no. That's just half damage, right?
Yep,
It's
he's
4.
already good. So you take 2. Yep. And then
2.
Since you're still up, he'll take a second swing at you. Hits you for another 6, so 3.
So 3, which takes me to 0, which means I go back to 1.
Okay, so you use your ability. Okay. All right. So yeah, Azrael, you take that wide arc swing at him. The guy dodges out of the way, and as you're
The
recovering,
14 hits, he has 15 AC. Misses. Rather.
Oh, wait, no.
that's
Yeah,
right,
I
you
do
have
have
your
15
shield
AC.
now.
I'm
Okay,
so
so you
used to
only
having
take-
13.
yeah. So you take 6, which is 3.
So he doesn't go
So
down.
you-
He doesn't use
So
his
I don't
special.
use the relentless endurance.
You're on the edge, but you haven't used it. So
Sorry.
you
I've been so used to having 13 AC, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you leap back, or he leaps back out of the way as you swing at him, Azrael, and then lashes out 2 quick strikes at Berg, only one of which connects. And then these 2, they're gonna run up, and they're gonna do the same. So Berg, I'm so sorry to be picking on you, but they're
Jesus
here for
fucking
you.
Christ.
God.
So
The surprise round
two
and then-
two swings from the first guy with advantage.
Let's hope they all suck.
Hit
They
for
don't.
4, drop to 2.
It's 2.
Second one, miss. Yeah. And then the other guy gets 2 attacks. Hit for 4, drop to 2.
That drops me down. I go back to 1.
And then
Nice.
miss. So you're up at 1
1
HP
HP.
after using your orc ability. God, it's multi-attack. Multi-attack is so hard because it's like the first one hits you, you have to use your ability to stay up, and then it could just be like bonk, down you go, but you're good. So you're like dodging out of the way. He's just like swinging at you, trying to wreck you with his club. And Jubilant Black Ale, it is your turn. You see these 3 guys surrounding Berg and just like laying into him.
Asking the players, because Adam can't tell me this. How much HP did that guy die with? Was that 19 plus Max's 8 that killed him?
19 plus 10 plus at least one or 2 more. We don't know how much killed him, but
29.
so
Okay.
probably around 30 health, I'd say.
Are you still pretty low HP? Or I mean, Azrael, are you still pretty full HP?
I'm 22. Berg is at 1.
1. And I can't come back up if I go down.
All right, let me look at the range on this. 30 feet. All right, I will Prayer of Healing, level 2 spell, which is prepared for...
Oh, that I don't want to burst your bubble, but that takes 10 minutes to cast.
Does it really? What an awful spell. Why is that
The
casting?
AoE.
What's the
it's
point of it?
What
out
the
of
fuck is the
combat.
point of that spell?
So
It's out of combat.
literally every time this has come up in any game of D&D I've ever played,
That's
this is
awful.
the exact reaction that happened. I had this happen in the last game I played where someone was like, "Cool, I'm gonna cast this AoE healing," and we were all like, sorry," and they were like, "Fuck this spell." It's for short rests. It's for bolstering short rests,
Let me see if this
or
is a
for
bonus action.
like standing in as one.
All right. Well, if you take Max, if Max takes 28 damage here, will he straight up die? Will that one shot him at him?
These guys I don't think are capable of killing him in one shot.
I'm saying if
But-
I do 28 damage to him.
Oh yeah, I mean, what's your total health right now?
Max,
Bird.
he's at 1.
Yeah, you got
I'm at
one.
1.
Okay, and if you're at full, what is it?
39.
Okay, so no, you have to deal him 40 damage to kill him.
Okay. I will cast.
Do what you need to do.
I'm going to heal you right afterwards with a bonus action. I think I can do that. Just to make sure I can do Destructive Wrath.
No, you. What's the deal with casting 2 cleric spells in one turn? It has to be a first level spell and a cantrip.
You can cast one spell only, even if it's bonus action, and then a cantrip. You can't do 2 spells.
Can't do 2
no matter how much
spells.
speed, no matter what speed they are. It
I
kind of sucks, but
mean, I can do 28 damage to 3 of them right now. and
If you
kill
have
Bert.
crazy AoE, and I mean, all I can do right now is just attack one
The
target.
thing is, if I kill
With
Berg right
inspiration.
now, I just get him up next turn with a heal.
and
I say
20
go for it if you got good AoE. I can only attack one target, so Don't worry
And
about
if they're low enough and I roll well, I could possibly kill 2 of them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's possible.
I
But
think I'm gonna do
this
it.
depends on the rolls. Like I just could roll horribly. So
All right, I'm gonna cast Shatter with Destructive Wrath for max damage right here. So it's gonna do 28 damage to this 10-foot square. I'll just cast it right here.
Yeah, let me take a look at the.
Well, that's gonna be max damage. How do I just show you the text of Shatter?
It's okay. I can look it up.
Okay. I mean, I
I
can
got it
read
here.
it
So
to you,
each
but-
each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere makes a Constitution save. They'll take 28 damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. What's the DC of your save?
13.
Okay. All right.
So,
And where
even
did
with
you...
even with Destructive Wrath, they still get a save.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's these 3 and Berg, right?
Yeah.
That's where you're doing
so
it.
you're gonna do at least
I know.
14 to each one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do them clockwise. So the one to the right of Berg, it's a DC. Sorry, what?
13.
13.
I rolled it right above,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, con save. Thank you.
but it's
All right.
28 max damage.
Thug 1
They're all
Thug
gonna
2.
save.
and Thug 3.
I
So
gotta roll
2
one as well,
save.
right?
yeah, and you gotta roll 1 too. So 14 damage for the first and third Thug.
I saved.
You're still dead. You take 14 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think
take
still. But I
You're-
saved, JP. Let me have
No,
this.
you're right. You're right.
Okay. All right. All right. And then sorry, what was it? Was 20 what for
24.
the full?
24.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, what does your shatter look like? Describe that to me, and then yeah, Berg, I'll knock you down here.
I mean, I think the shatter is just like a flash of lightning just crashes down and erupts in like a wave across 10 feet area. I don't know what it would look like to look badass. I'm not creative at the moment. I'm
Sure.
too raging
Okay.
at the fact that we're probably gonna die and chat's being real assholes. So let's just move
So
it
you
along.
call down a bolt of lightning, and then it's not the lightning that causes the damage, but where it hits, it creates like a shockwave. There's a burst
yeah.
of
There's like a shock
light
wave
and
that-
sound. Cool. Okay. So yeah, Berg, you're knocked back against the wall. I think you break the brick wall that's behind you, and it like crumbles
Yeah.
down as you fall. A bunch of brick falls over you. The guys, yeah, they stagger, grabbing their head, blood pouring from their ears. You've caused them internal bleeding and broken bones. Do you want to move, or is there anything else that you want to do?
Yeah, I'll move back behind this corner for now, just to get
Okay.
out of harm's way.
Sure. Okay. Berg, it is.
Death save time.
It's your turn. Yeah, death save, please.
20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay.
No.
I'll get you up next round. It's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Azrael. Start of
All
start of
right.
turn 3.
I'm going to move on to Berg's body.
Okay.
And then attack the one in between on the bottom right, the one that took full damage.
Sure.
Okay. Swing 13
Yeah, so 13 is a hit.
I think low AC.
for 9 damage.
For 9. Okay.
Oh, I'm not seeing the rolls again. We'll catch up soon.
Okay.
Enough.
Yeah. 13 with 9 is enough to kill him.
Okay. And then since I killed someone, I'll use my bonus action to attack the one below me with another
Okay.
attack
There it is.
for 14.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit him.
For
Another hit,
10. Another 10.
Okay. That guy's still up.
Hmm.
Okay. And that's it, Ezra?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Good
All
luck,
right,
Dan.
So,
I know, I'm gonna need it.
You got the
May the
sword.
gods be with you.
Come
the
on, Fountain.
spiritual weapon moves. She's gonna have it take a swing at you. 17.
Yep, that hits. Both hit.
Okay, so you take 5 force damage.
What's your HP?
Um,
17.
And then the priest, because you killed that guy, she was going to heal him, but now she's not. So she's going to guiding bolt you. Gathers up her power, hurls a beam at you, and
Oh my god.
she
That
missed.
doesn't hit though.
thank
Doesn't
God.
hit.
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Christ.
That
22 radiant damage. Holy
5,
fuck.
6, 5, 6.
Never hit anywhere
D6.
near that hard.
Woo.
I set all the NPCs to just roll all their dice at once, so that I don't have to
insane.
keep like dicking around with them. Okay, and then she's going to move. So she moves around the corner. Just drops out of sight.
Yeah, we just
Okay,
over.
so the thugs, they each get 2 attacks on Azrael with advantage. First hit is a crit for 9.
Could be worse.
Second hit is a miss. And then the other thug, 2 swings. Crit for 8
Right.
All right,
and a
I'm
miss.
You still alive?
Down.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way you're still alive.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too much damage.
Well,
Jubilant Black Gale, it is your turn.
Does Berg No, his racial is once per short rest, right?
Yeah, I think short or long. I'm not sure.
Azrael,
if you
if I get you up, you could heal Berg, right?
Yeah, I could, but then I wouldn't be able to swing.
Yeah.
Like what you could do if you want is you could bonus action heal to get one of us up, either me or him, and then
Try to
you could
sacred
still
flame.
cantrip and try to
Yeah.
hopefully kill one of them.
Yeah, I just don't know which one of you to get up.
Yeah, if you get me up, I can lay on hands either.
I guess that's
For
probably best
20.
for just max HP usage.
And Berg could die though, because if he gets a
A one,
one,
he dies.
yeah, he dies.
also, if we're assuming these are mercs that are just coming to collect bounty, they don't care if I'm alive or dead.
Meaning what?
Meaning that
they're
I'm
just gonna-
certainly gonna they'll make sure I'm dead if for whatever.
Oh no, they're
reason
not.
you guys
They're
leave
not
or
gonna. Yeah, once you're down, they're not gonna pound on you. Like, because either you're unconscious and they can take you away, or you're dead and they can take you away.
whatever. That's true though. Yeah.
They're gonna try. You've killed 2 of them. They're not gonna like stay and fight. Like if Jubilant Gale, if you run, they'll probably just drag your friends off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could heal Berg, then he could attack, and then you can get me up next
See, but
time, next turn.
if I heal you, or if I heal Berg, he just stands there at 1 HP and probably dies. If I heal you, you get to lay on hands and get like an additional 20 HP. You won't be able to
Well, you
attack, but you just have more HP.
Yeah, and I do have higher AC. I might be able to survive.
I get one attack
Although
at
pack
least,
tactics,
or 2 attacks. I get 2 attacks, and I have an inspiration. But it's up to you. Whatever you think's best.
Yeah, the only issue is if you roll a 1, you're dead.
Yeah, there's a 1 in 20 chance that if you let Berg take a
5%
turn,
chance.
yeah, 5%.
Berg's had a good run. He's been alive for a long time. Hey, 5th character. You know what I mean? At this point, it's like whatever. Bat will probably be upset about it, but
All right, I will step back, cast Healing Word at a level 2 on On Azrael, I'm just going to let Max take the 5% chance.
Okay.
You're healed for 7.
Okay.
Azrael gets back up, but then I will Sacred Flame the one that took the hit for 10 damage last time. It didn't die. Yeah, the one south of Azrael.
Okay.
Needs a dex save.
All right, DC 13 dex save.
No
Save.
problem.
Hate Sacred Flame for that.
Yeah.
I know it's
At least
so
give
irritating.
it half or something, you know?
Right. All right, so Jubilant Black Gale, you are done unless you want to move anywhere else. You want to finish your move?
Oh, that doesn't have my wisdom. Wait, does Healing Word get wisdom modifier?
No.
Yeah, plus your spell
I don't think
casting
so.
ability modifier.
Yeah, so you rolled a 4
It
plus
is.
3.
You rolled a 4. It added 3.
Oh, it added 3. Okay. It just says
Yeah.
D8 for me, and then I rolled a 7. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry.
You're looking at Sacred
I'm looking,
Flame.
I'm looking at Sacred Flame, yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
Sacred Flame that just did that, yeah. Okay. So Berg, let's see if it's going to be a visit to Stovokor today.
Can you use inspiration on a death roll?
Yes, you can use it.
I just have to manually roll.
You can
I
use
just
it on
roll it
any
twice.
D20 roll. Just roll it twice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. Smart move.
Whoop. First one.
Cool.
thank
good
God.
fucking thing you used that inspiration. Jesus. Don't roll another one.
Come on, roll 20.
Like literally anything. But there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
That was so shitty, man.
That's not. That's the second time I've rolled 1 on a fucking death roll.
Woo.
Damn.
Yikes.
Oh,
Talk
wait.
about
Alright.
bullet dodged.
So you're still unconscious.
Oh, he got healed for 9, not 7, because it's a level 2 Healing Word. So it's 7
Oh yeah, you
plus
cast
2.
it at a higher level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Azrael, take your extra 2 hit points. God, my heart's fucking pounding. All right, Azrael, you are conscious. You're conscious. You're prone, and and shit's still going on. What do you want to do?
I stand up. I touch my chest, and then lay on hands, and the burst of light heals my body for 20. So I'm back up to 29.
Okay.
And I am pissed. Oh, I'm pissed.
Also, I'm very put out. I don't
I go
like
into
this.
my angelic rage, which gives me no stat benefits at all.
It just means you're pissed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So the priest, she is going to return around the corner, and she's going to use the spiritual weapon on Birdman.
No, I'm probably going down. Well, I got high AC. We'll see. He rolled a crit, I think.
Yep, but I missed. So you're
Yeah,
fine.
missed.
So you don't take any damage. The sword swings out at you. You jump back, and it passes harmlessly through the air. She's still got a couple of level 1 spells, so why the fuck not? Let's Guiding Bolt on Azrael. Hit for 11.
God damn.
And then she will do the same. She'll duck back around the corner. Playing the cover game. All right, so the thugs. I think one of them, they're gonna get ready to pile in on you unless you immediately surrender. But one of them, it gives you the opportunity. He's holding his club, and he looks down and he says, "There's a big bounty on this one's head," and he's probably making the swings at you while he's saying this. He's like, "Big bounty on this one's head. Just give him to us, and you can leave." But you're all pissed, so I assume you're not
I'm
cool.
like, why do you think I have him with me? I'm claiming the bounty.
Right. Okay.
It's mine.
That was radiant damage, Dan. So I don't know if that affects your.
Oh, radiant. Yeah, so I only
business.
take half. Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
All right. So here come
Okay.
the maces. The first one hits you when you don't give up the bounty. First hit for 6. Second swing, miss. And then the other thug,
What's your HP?
Hold on.
Miss.
Wait till
yeah, we'll wait till
it's
he
all
rolls.
done.
Okay, and then another 9.
Okay,
So you got 2 hits, one for 6 and one for 9.
right, so 15.
All right, Jubilant Black Gale, it is your turn.
What's your HP, Dan?
Down to 8.
Okay. I'm going to get Berg up.
Okay.
So I'll cast the level 1 Healing Word. Is a bonus action on Berg for 5, so you're up at 5 HP.
Okay.
And then I will try.
Azrael, I'm moving you out of the way for a second. So go ahead.
I will Sacred Flame the one south of Bergen Azrael. So make a save or take 7.
Okay.
Hey, take 7.
Yep. It takes 7, and that's
Kill
the
him?
one to the south.
South, yeah.
Yep.
It does not kill him.
He's got to be
Damn.
like 1 HP.
He's just very, very injured. So your sacred flame leaps out, scorches his flesh, but doesn't kill him.
Who's this guy?
Yeah. Now, Berg, you can't stay where you are. You're prone. You have to crawl into a square next to where Azrael is. But there are 2 available. You could be here.
I can go here, right, where this dead body is, right?
Yeah. I'll push that to the back. There you go. Yeah. So you can crawl forward for 5 squares, or for 5 feet, and then stand up, which is half of your total movement.
Uh-huh.
And then you're where you're at.
Kill
Right.
his ass.
Now you have
I
a
can
level
attack.
of exhaustion because your rage ended, but that doesn't affect anything aside from like skill checks right now.
Can I go straight into another rage and attack
Yep.
still?
Yeah, you can bonus action to rage and then take 1 attack on that guy.
Got it. I'm going to do that.
All right, do it.
And then
Good luck.
go straight after this dude. Here we go. Whop. Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, no
Nice.
problem.
And an additional
Yeah.
2.
Your hammer apologizes to his face. And then he
15.
dies. Okay, yeah.
Jeez.
So you
Good. Yay.
crawl forward, get up to your feet, filled with rage, swing out and just smash his face open, and he like staggers back and falls down on the ground in a spray of blood. Cool. Azrael, your turn.
All right. I'm pissed, and I'm almost dead, so I got to pull out all the stops here. All right. So I'm going to first bonus action to Thunderous Smite on myself. So next time I hit someone with melee, I do extra damage. And then I'm going to take a swing at him
All right.
for 19.
Yeah, you hit. No problem.
Okay. Going to hit him for 11.
Yep.
And then Thunderous Smite does 2d6.
I believe that it does.
D6 for an
Nice.
extra 9.
20
Okay.
damage.
And then I'm going to smite him as well.
Okay.
For an additional 10. So
All right.
13. So 11, 9, and 10. That's 30 damage.
Excellent.
Jesus.
And if he's still alive,
He is. Yep.
he gets thrown back 10 feet from the thunder.
Nice. Does he have to make a save?
Let's see.
Do you have Hunter's Mark still?
That's bonus action. I can't switch it.
Okay.
No, and I lost concentration because I passed out.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see. Thunderous Smite. The attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage. If the target's a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and
So
knocked
what's
prone.
the difficulty to save?
It would be 13 right now.
He fails.
He
Yeah.
gets knocked 10 feet and goes prone.
Okay. All right, and he knocked on his butt.
Not bad.
All right. Yeah, so you just smash him in the chest with the sword, cut him open, and blast him with thunder and lightning. He goes flying back and lands on his back. He's not dead, but he's getting there.
That Lee's got to be very wounded.
Oh, he super is. Okay, so his friend, she's going to come over here, and she's going to guiding bolt you, Azrael. It's her last level 1 spell.
You might go down here, right, Dan?
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm only at 8, so
She
Pretty much any
hopefully
damage.
misses. I think she.
Guiding bolt.
See,
She misses.
yes.
She gets a 7.
it says, whoosh.
So she misses you. She's already moved 10, so she's going to continue her move that way. And then the sword will attack Berg.
Fuck you, sword.
I know, right? Swords.
Miss.
And misses. Yeah, you're fine.
Nice.
All right, so this thug, he's going to stand up. He's going to take a crossbow shot at Azrael. So here's that. Crossbow shot at Azrael.
For one damage.
misses. And then he's going to move back 30 feet. Jubilant Black Gale, it is your turn.
Still
the
have
sword.
2 level
Sorry.
1s.
Wait, did the sword just move?
Yeah, she can move it around.
Yeah, the sword can move. Yeah.
She's keeping it in line of sight.
What's the range on Sacred Flame? 60 feet. Whoops.
Hmm.
55,
Yep.
70. You're pretty low, right, Azrael?
No,
Yeah, I'm
and
at 8.
He should actually be there because he
Okay.
had to get up first. Forgot about the prone.
Okay. Yeah, I will use another level 1 healing word on Azrael for 6. And then Sacred Flame with cantrip as the action on the guard or mercenary or whatever. Another 7. At least I'm rolling decently well on a D8. But go ahead and save for 13.
All
Or
right.
against
Yeah,
13.
that's the big disappointing thing where you're like, okay, I got 7 damage. Nope. Nope. Here it comes. Let's see.
15.
Nope.
He saves.
Nope.
Okay.
We're still
Never.
doing it.
Do you have anything else you need to do? Julian?
And then I will move up to the edge of this with my back against the wall so they still can't see me, but I can get closer to them.
Yeah, you're out of line of sight at this point from both of them. Okay, Berg.
I guess it would behoove Berg to move here on this guy.
Okay.
And then attack the sword.
Shove him to the back. You can't. The sword is not a target.
Yeah, you can't attack the sword.
All right.
Right? Like it doesn't take up any space. It can't do attack of opportunity, but it also doesn't really exist.
I guess this guy's okay. I was gonna say.
I'm
Okay, so I can't attack the sword. I don't think I have any self healing, do I? Pretty sure I don't.
No.
Not a fighter.
Well, if I moved here, then the sword wouldn't attack me, right? I'd be out of line of sight of.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to move it to a place where it could attack you.
Yeah, so I'll just stay there. For now.
Take a dodge action.
But yeah, dodge action for sure.
Take the doge action.
All right, Azrael, what are you gonna do?
All right. I'm gonna run up to this guy and hopefully finish his evil ass off.
Okay. Look at him. He's so cute, though. Look at his cute little face.
Well,
What are you doing?
He's got kind of a smirk on him though. He's
Yeah.
like,
11? Does an 11 miss?
An 11 hits.
Jesus.
Does hit?
Okay.
they have shit
Wow.
AC.
They got
Yeah, he
low
was
AC.
saying.
Okay. For 14 damage.
Okay. He is dead.
Nice. You rolled a 1 and
Yeah.
it got re-rolled into a 6.
As
You
he's
murder
running,
him.
as he's running away, I rush and I thrust the sword right into his back, and it just goes right through his chest.
I like
He
it.
slides wetly
Okay.
off of the sword and splatters on the ground.
And I say to him, "I'll take your share."
All right, cool. So the priest, let's see if she can. See, if she's going to be able to get away from you. Let's go. So she's not going to attack anymore. Well, she's going to attack with the sword, and then she's going to run. So the sword will fly up behind you, Azrael. Let's see if I can put you down with the sword. I have to roll real good. Let's see here.
Only 9 damage. Miss.
Misses anyway. All right, so the sword chases after you, takes a swing. She goes around the corner, and then she's going to take an action. And then see what happens after that. Okay. All right, so she disappears around the corner, and maybe that's where we take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break before we start the chase. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Still got 1 hour left to go. Don't go to our more Court of Swords right after this. We will see you guys.
Berg didn't die.
Just a bit. Yeah, no one died. We're doing great so far. No one died.
Doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing good. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. See you guys in just a bit.